Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beadifulnights channel. For this video, I'm going to open up another monthly subscription of the Dollar Bead Box, and in case you're interested in the subscription, I will leave a link for it down there below the video. So let's go ahead, open this up, and see what's inside. And you guys are probably wondering why I've been gone for over a week now. I've actually been sick with different things. I've had migraines, I've had an ear infection. It's just like non-stop. I have something ailing me, and I have something always going on, it seems like. So let's see what's in the box. I'm going to do the bag first, like always. It's August, which is my birth month. Is there going to be peridot in here? I'm hoping so. Oh my gosh, I love those strands already. Wow, look at that green. That is incredible. Okay, I'm excited to see all of these. Wow, look at that one. All of these strands are really cool. So last month I got this one, I think in the 4. I have it now in the 3, and I loved it last month. It was my favorite one in the box. This month there's so much to choose from. Alright, so going to the paper. These are 4. And these are our 3s. Wow, those are all pretty together too, I gotta say. Look at all 4 of these together. These would look awesome in a wrap bracelet together. They just go so well together. I like those a lot. Alright, so 3mm strands. The first one is Topaz Vintage Silver, which I think is this one. And I got this one last month in the 4. I thought this was a pretty cool, unique looking strand. You see that? It's pretty neat looking. And then there is Alabaster Sage Luster, which I'm thinking is this one. Yeah, because the next one says copper and then rose. Okay. So this one here is epic. I love this one a lot. I would totally go back and buy a bunch of these because this is so unique and gorgeous. I love that. And then the next thing is Fern Green Half Copper, which is this one. I think I also got this one last month in the 4. I love how they send each size. One month they'll send the 3, next month they'll send the 4, or they'll send both together in 1 month. I love that because I use both sizes all the time. And then there's this one. It says Gold Washwood Rose Luster. I think I got this one in the 4 last month. Very pretty. That one actually matches my nails. That's really weird. Okay, next one, going to the 4mm, Alabaster White Forest Green Luster. Alabaster White Forest Green Luster. What? Alabaster? Is it this one? Alabaster White Vintage Brown Luster. That's that one. Crystal Royal Ruby Luster. That one. And then, oh, okay, so I was right. So the first one is Alabaster White Forest Green Luster. That's this one here. Looks more turquoise than green, but it's still very gorgeous. I love this strand. It actually looks like gemstones to me. Beautiful. And then the next one is the Alabaster White Vintage Brown Luster. Again, this one is also gorgeous. I love it. I think this is currently like my most favorite dollar bead bag that I've had in a while. Like every color is really pretty. The next one is Crystal Royal Ruby Luster. This one here. This one is also incredible. That's so pretty. And I wonder, is it painted? Or is it like a plating? No, I don't see the paint coat on the end there. So it is some other finish. It's not put on like pearl finish. But yeah, that is so pretty. And then this one here, Crystal Fern Green Luster. So gorgeous. And again, I gotta show you one last time how pretty all of these look together. I love all of those together. They're just so gorgeous. Alright, I'm going to start with the strands. Oh my gosh, look at that cat bead. That's pretty. Okay, here are the strands. Ooh, look at that mix. There's another one. And, okay, these are all the strands. Looks like there's a bunch of goodies in here again. Alright, starting at the top of the list, I'm looking for a 5mm Czech fire polish turquoise silver travertine. 25 pieces. That's this here. This is gorgeous. Of course I'm gonna love this, right? It's blue. I love blue and turquoise colors. This is really pretty. I love this a lot. Gorgeous jam. Can never go wrong with blue. And then the next thing is 6mm Czech fire polish burgundy gray opaque, 20 pieces. That is this here, and I think I have this in my stash. How is this stuck? There we go. Yeah, I think I have this in my stash, but I don't remember if it's a 6mm or smaller. It's a really cool bead. I want to say though that mine is more green looking. This is gray opaque. I want to say mine's more green. It's greenish looking. Very beautiful though. I love that shade of red. Gorgeous. And then 2.5 by 4mm Czech glass Rondelle matte jet dark green luster. This? Yes. These are really pretty. I've used this bead a few times in stitching when I've gotten this box. I think I have. I've used it for doing bead weaving projects, and it's really great for that because it's so smooth. That's really pretty. And then the next thing is 4 by 6mm Czech glass flower cyan. This one. This is a bell flower. I have a bunch of these in my stash. It's very pretty. I have a few tutorials where I've used these flowers. I've made a vine with these, a flower vine, and I figured out how to do my own leaves in it. So if you want, you can go and check that out. It's in my bracelets. I have all my videos organized for you guys into playlists. So if you go to my YouTube channel, go to playlists, go to bracelets, you'll find it in there. I've also done rings with this. And then the next thing is 6mm Czech glass star crystal AB 20. This is cool. This is a very small star. I have some stars, Czech stars in my stash, but they're bigger than this. I've never seen them this tiny. This is really tiny. They're cute. And then the cats. 11mm Czech glass cats, black and gold wash. These are so cool. I've been getting cats here and there lately in subscriptions, but it's been like 1 or 2 beads. And they're all opaque finish. But these here are actually gold wash, so all the details of their face is standing out, and that's just so cool. Especially since I have a black cat. And she's the sweetest thing, and this is just a really neat strand. And there's a nice amount on there. Those are really neat. And the next thing, we're going to bag items now. I'm dying to get into that bag right there that has all those in there, but watch that be like at the end of the list. Okay, next thing, because that's what usually happens. The thing that I'm excited to get to the most is at the end of the list. Always happens. 5mm Czech glass melon sapphire, 10 pieces. Melon beads? These. Yep. Sapphire. I feel like I'm zoomed in too close, but I'm actually zoomed out as far as I can go. So these are 5mm. I think I've only had melon beads in 4, and 6, and 8. I never had a 5mm. There it is. Okay, and then the next thing is 6mm Czech glass Rondelle. 10 pieces? Ruby opal, 10 pieces. Is that this? 6mm. I think so. I have made flowers out of this bead, but I know it as more of a Czech disc. They also call them rondelles, but I kind of call it a Czech disc, or what else is it called? Not a donut, but I use these in my sequin beaded flowers tutorial. Do you guys remember that? I made rings with this and earrings. I'm trying to get all of them to go to one side. This is a really pretty color. Look at that. They are perfect for flowers. There's only 10 here though, so you'll have to make a flower that has 5 petals on the top and 5 on the bottom. And I think that I usually make the flower with 6 because it works best with 6. So I don't know if you'll actually be able to make the flower with 10 beads. You actually need 12. Next thing is 8 through 12mm dyed bamboo coral. This? No, it says red. Yeah. I love red coral beads like this. I have several in my stash. I've actually gotten a lot of mine by going to department stores and buying jewelry on clearance and doing it that way, but like these days I see a lot of pieces that are done with acrylic and not actual red coral beads. It's been a few years since I found a piece that's made with real coral, but yeah, these are really cool. I like playing with stuff like this. And then the next thing on the list is Opal Rondell. Size varies. 1 piece. What? Opal Rondell. So it's a gemstone. I think it's this one. Oh my gosh, look at those. Yeah, it's this bead here. This is pretty. This is great for a charm. Put a head pin on there and use it as a charm on a bracelet. Also the centerpiece of a necklace. It's a very pretty bead. And I would also say a ring, but mine is more round on one side and then flat on the other. So for a ring like this, it would kind of be strange. But you could do a ring like this. Like I have seen people where they take and make wire rings with a bead like this and they'll have a spiral on the top of it. And I think that would be good for doing a project like that. But you do need a large hole so you can pass your wire through the center. And I think this is like a 1mm hole, maybe a little bit smaller. And then the next thing on the list is 17 by 20mm Czech glass skull, sugar skull, opaque green with pink wash, 2 pieces. These are so cool. I think I've gotten 2 different kinds of candy skull beads. This is like the 3rd one that I've gotten, and this one so far is the biggest. The other ones I've gotten are much smaller than these. Look at the detail. These are really neat. They look so much like candy to me. I like those. Before I've gotten sugar skulls like this, and I use them to make a lariat. And I don't remember if I've done rings or not. But I've done a couple different things with these beads. In the other shape. And then we have 9 by 17mm Czech glass carrier bead. That's the 2-hole bead. Matte bronze. I think I've gotten these before from the Dollar Bead Box. And they were hematite colored, I think. But I've never used them. A lot of people do peyote stitch on these. 2 holes. And then the next thing is 26mm round brass stamping. This here. This is really pretty. I like that a lot. And I like beading on these. With all those holes there, I just want to fill this thing up with beads. The beaded flowers that I make can easily be attached to this. You just sew them on there. And then you can put a pin back on the back of this so that this would be bigger than the flower and you would see this on the bottom of the flower. But yeah, you can do a lot with these. Of course you can connect chain and stuff to it, but my thing is I always want to put beads in everything that I make. Okay, next thing is 8mm Preciosa Rondelle Black Crystal AB, 2 pieces. This, I think I've got these before, but they were square rondelles, if that makes sense to you. So see how these are round from this angle? The ones I got before had, you know, sides, 4 sides, they were square. And I love the AB crystal. It's probably my favorite. I have some vintage buttons that were in my grandma's button stash, and they have little AB crystals like this on top of them. They're just totally covered in crystals. And whenever I go to get my buttons, another crystal will fall out. And I want to use them one day to make jewelry, but the crystals keep falling out, and I have to glue them back in. So I know that when I make a piece of jewelry with them, that more crystals will fall out, but I won't be able to glue them back in because I'll actually lose the crystals. So, I don't know, do I wait for all the crystals to fall out and then glue them in with you know, E6000, because that's the best glue? I don't know. I would hate to lose the crystals, but it is a really cool button. I actually have, I think, 6 of them. And then the next thing, this looks like bamboo too, by the way, or a coral. The next thing is 12mm Czech glass square matte peridot rainbow iris. I told you guys that I wanted something peridot for my birth month. Does this have holes in it? Czech, where'd it go? Czech glass square. What? These are really cool. So there's no hole on the sides. It's just a hole in the center, which I really love that. Oh man, but I wish I had more of them. I wish I had like 4. Because I would like to connect them together. These are really cool. I like these a lot. It's my first time seeing these. And I love this color. The color's beautiful. And I don't know if you can see, but there is an AB finish on it. Does this say it in the description? Matte Peridot Rainbow Iris. It does say it. Yeah. Those are so cool. Alright, next thing is 7 by 15mm Czech glass drop, ocean green, 3 pieces. What? Ocean green? This looks aqua blue to me. I don't have a problem with it though, because I love blue. Oh my gosh, that's a really cool color. This drop is actually square from this angle. Do you see that? It's not rounded. Which makes it look really neat. I like that a lot. Very pretty. The next thing is 14mm Czech glass laser etch 2-hole coin bead. This. Jet metallic aqua, 2 pieces. So recently I got this kind of bead. I think it was the same size, same color, but instead of it being a checkered board pattern, it looked like a target. These are cool too. Look at these holes right here. See that? And I do wonder if this finish is going to be permanent, or if it'll wear down over time. A ring can definitely be made with this bead. I've not tried it, but I know that it can be done. Okay, there's two things left. 12 through 16 millimeter bamboo coral turquoise, one piece. Wow, this is a big piece. Look at that. Such a tiny hole for such a big bead. It's very pretty. I like using stuff like this for charms, dangles, and necklaces. Alright, next thing is this here, which this is at the bottom of the list. I called this. I knew this was going to happen. This always happens. The thing I want to see the most is always at the bottom. So funny. Alright, so this here says 30 grams, which is a lot, of Czech glass bead mix. Multicolor pearlized beads. Pearlized, so there is a painting coating on them. Oh wow, there's actually super duos in here in a green color. So this one here is Czech fire polish because it's faceted. So see right there, you can see the painting on it, pearlized. That's cool though. I like the teardrops. Everybody's probably gonna have a different mix. I have 4 teardrops, 5 teardrops. Those are cool colors. I like those together. And then there's this bead. And then I have these. These are neat. I love this one right here. That one is so gorgeous. This one too. Very pretty. And then these really pretty super duos. I love that green. And then we have some hearts. Here's a truck, which stands for round bead. Round Czech bead. A few more teardrops. A flower bead. I forgot what that flower shape's called. And I think this is called a turban bead. That's pretty. This bead is green, and putting it up to the light, I actually think that it's green with a pearly, like, luster color over top of it. So yeah, this is a neat little mix. I like this mix. Cool that they did that. And I am thinking that if you go onto their site, you can get more of these bags for $1 each, which is a pretty good deal. Here's everything that I got in the dollar bead box and bag, and I love all of it. There's a lot of beautiful pieces here, and I'm very excited to play with it and see what I can come up with. If there is something here that you would like me to work with, let me know down in the comments, and I will see what I could do. If you wanted me to make a necklace or bracelet, just let me know, and I will try my best. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I will leave a link for the subscription box down there below in the description bar. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure that you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and check my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.